Hey guys, Landen Hinrichs here, and this is assignment 2 for HSM 430. We are looking at the prompt given, which is we're dealing with an 87-year-old woman who is dealing with poorly managed diabetes, that is wheelchair bound, and is having troubles making any of her appointments, along with her poor health is being kind of warned to her by her care team. So, starting this off, we're going to look at question one, which is using systems thinking, identify the primary activities that may be contributing to Luciana's poor management of her condition. So, with that being said, looking at what may be contributing to Luciana's poor management of health, we have to use the holistic perspective of thinking and look at the series of things that can be causing these issues to build up, with the first being her being wheelchair bound and her daughter, who she lives with, and is supposed to be the caretaker, is unavailable and has Luciana care for her children, which shouldn't be the case because Luciana needs care for herself. Next, we notice that the kids are overweight. That's mentioned in the prompt, which could be possibly due to fast food being a main source of food. This can also be why Luciana is having issues managing her diabetes due to the lack of healthier food being available, and seeing that her daughter works a lower wage job and is having struggle keeping up to have a place for them to live. This means that fast food is probably the key choice with it being so cheap. We also have to think about her daughter as well, Sophia, who can't take time off of work in order to bring her to her appointments, on top of not living in a more handicap friendly apartment complex, which could make it a hassle to bring her back and forth. These issues can all build up, causing an increase in poor health. The next question to ask is how these factors are interconnected. These factors that I mentioned in the previous prompt are interconnected in multiple ways. With the daughter, who is lined out to be the caretaker, is unavailable due to work, which leads her missing appointments because the daughter can't take time off of work. We also look at the lack of handicap accessibility at the apartment she is staying at. This is a major reason also why she's missing appointments, because it's a hassle to get her out of the apartment as well. Finally, we look at her health and poor management of her diabetes. We are told that both her grandchildren are overweight. This is very important because this must mean also as well that Luciana is also partaking in unhealthy eating habits as well, due to the lack of healthy food and having to rely on fast food. Next, we're going to suggest an attribute from system thinking that Luciana's care team could use for interprofessional collaboration to sustainably improve her health. So one thing that we'll use is a transformative approach, which I would say try using small changes that can produce important results. One small thing that can benefit Luciana's health is possibly if her daughter, Sophia, had more healthy alternative foods in the house, which can in turn help her lower her diabetes risk and kind of work with that. Another small thing that could possibly possibly help get her ready is setting her up with a home health that can come to her and make sure she's following the care program by her team that they want her to follow. That way, her team won't reprimand her, but make sure that she's in good health. Finally, we're going to suggest two goals that may be achieved for interprofessional collaboration with the care team that could sustainably improve her health. So, the two items. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped one. We're going to use two items and elaborate how the attributes can be achieved. So, the two items that from system thinking that we would use is to look beyond the specific event to determine the cause of the problem, and understanding how a chain of events occur is crucial. So, if looking beyond a specific event to determine the cause of a problem, we are looking past the work issues with Sophia and the accessibility of the apartment, and looking past these to help out Luciana and figure out methods to get her treated. Um, the second item, which is understanding how the chain of events is crucial. The chain of events occur is crucial because we look at all the stuff that is built up to Luciana's poor health from the chain of events. We can go from there and pinpoint where we can fix it at, with one of them being the unhealthy eating habits. We can figure out how can we fix that by finding out where in that chain of events we can take that out. Now we're going to talk about the two goals. One goal that can be achieved is getting Luciana on a healthy diet and making sure she has readily available healthy choices by either, making sure that it's available for her or get her in a program that can. This might be having Sophia apply for food stamps. That way she can use those and get more healthier items rather than having to purchase cheaper processed foods that's contributing to her diabetes as well. Another thing that can be said is getting either a good telehealth provider or having home health come and take care of her needs for her. This would leave no room for her to miss her appointments, and she would be getting the care that she needs, and she would be upkept as possible. That's all for this assignment. Thank y'all so much. Have a great day.